Hi, Sustainable Parents. Flora McCormick here, licensed clinical professional counselor and parenting coach of 10 years. And I want to talk to you for a second about painful situations of either drop offs or struggle with siblings or with neighbors that may be going on this summer. I don't know if you're experiencing that at all, but we are in our household. I have a 5 and a 7-year-old, and my son has been having some times where it feels like the neighbors are being like not so nice to him, or people are leaving him out. And then this morning we just went to a camp that he's going to go to for the week, and he was just like a puddle of misery. And I felt so bad. It's like so hard to have your kids struggling. It's painful. It feels like, am I failing as a mom that my kid isn't happier in this scenario, just thriving with the friends, or that they are not able to just like leap away from me and have like, bye, I'm going to have fun at camp. Like, I don't know about you, but I jump to like, there's something wrong with me as a mom that my child is struggling in this way. And then then my heart just breaks for them too, that I'm like, oh, honey, why? I just like hate that this is so hard for you. I don't want him to experience the pain of feeling left out. I don't want him experiencing anxiety or worry that he's in a new situation and I'm leaving him there. It's so hard. And I just had my heartstrings just like, getting wrenched on this morning. And I'm just wondering if any of you are feeling that way too. If you are, let me know. Put an emoji below, say some words. I want you to know you are not alone. And it doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. You are not alone. And it doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. Kids have all kinds of different personalities, and I try to remind myself not to compare, because I know other families where I feel like, you know, they have this strength over here, but they have their own unique challenges. And so it's remembering every child has their strengths and challenges. Liz says, yes, my son just broke his collarbone. He can't do anything. He's so miserable. Oh, Liz, I feel for you, because you're probably miserable too of him not being able to do the play things that he and you had hoped he would be able to do for the summer. Thank you for sharing that. Yes. And others say, you are not alone. You are not alone. Yes. Ashley says, it doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. Gotta let them build those struggle muscles, as you say. Yes, Ashley. So it's like, thank you for supporting me in that today, too, because it's like, that's the message I want to send to you all. And it's because it's actually, frankly, the message I needed to say to myself today, have been saying to myself ever since I dropped him off. This is his struggle muscles. He's growing the struggle muscles, that life is not all about just joy and ease. There are also things that are challenging that make us stronger. This, summer, Liz, for your son having broke his collarbone and the unique things he's going to do instead are going to be memorable. And they're a chance for resourcefulness, for creativity, for, finding new ways through summer. And I know for my son too, that each time he gets through a moment of a battle or a disagreement with people in the neighborhood, or each time he experiences things, then he's learning. He's learning what it's like to be on the other side of that, hopefully learning that he doesn't ever want to make others feel that way. And hopefully learning if there's some part of his behavior that's contributing to it. It's just learning opportunities. And for him to get through that moment of struggling when I dropped him off, I do know will help him be stronger, because this is not the last thing I'll drop him off at, right? There's going to be second grade starting in a month. There's going to be summer camps in the future. There's going to be college one day. There's going to be, his first job. And I want him to build the muscles to know he can go into new things that are uncomfortable and unfamiliar. And it's just hard as a mama when you see that suffering to not want to fix it. So I want to offer to you the idea to support rather than fix or solve, to support rather than fix or solve. So Ashley has been one of my clients, and she knows we talk about this in terms of struggle muscles. And what I want to say is when we see our children suffering, if we can shift our perspective, how can I support without fixing or solving? The words that come alongside that are usually things like, honey, I see that this isn't what you want to do today. I love you and I now need to go. I love you, and what else can we do with your broken collarbone? What can we do that is fun? I love you, and I will be back in a few hours. I love you, and I see that this is hard, and I know you can do it. The I love you and message is one of my favorites to offer support without fixing or solving. Megan says, supportive suffering can help them grow. Yeah, I love how you say that, Megan. And Liz says, support rather than fix or solve. I can do that. Yes. Awesome. Well, it's been so good to be with all of you, Megan, Liz, and Ashley, and anyone watching this in a replay. Let me know how this connects for you today. And I'd love to continue to interact with you and respond to your comments and get to know you better here in Sustainable Parenting. Talk soon.